Hmm. Do I want to go here and here? No, because then he would go here and just, crap all over my great design. I do have this. He might have blown it early. He might have blown it early, boys and girls and dogs and cats, squirrels. Because he knows what's coming here. And my great move up to d5 because I have the pawns in the middle, the pawns in the middle, pawns in the middle. My pawns are in the middle, the pawns are in the middle. Yeah, yeah, like, how does that... But I win another pawn. I win the juicy middle pawn. Hmm. That's of interest. So he wants to... I mean, I could go here, and he's going to have to castle this way. Which he will do. I assure you he will do that. Hmm. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Mm. Hmm. I mean, if I go here, he castles and that's there. I gotta look to see about getting... castled myself. Must remember the bishop. I can't move the bishop. I can't do that because this is gonna hang. Eyes on the whole board before I screw up. What would I love to do is take the bishop out of the game. Knight takes bishop I would love. Hmm. It's only move 13 and look at the board. How did we get here? Well, we wait for his move. If I take here, he'll take here. I guess he wins. I'll just... If he takes with the rook, I'll go here. Because he's got this. I don't want to go here because he's still got that. But I do have this. Getting him safe. But I don't have this anymore. I could see ways. I could see ways. I have to get out of the middle here. I know you guys see that too, and I see it, but unfortunately, there's no way to. He's playing good right now. I mean, I could go here and here. We're only down a pawn. We're up a whole piece, and we stole up extra pawn. He had 2 pawns on our side. He had 2 pawn advantage, and we took 1. Well, he wants to trade pieces down. We'll trade pieces down. If he takes this, I could take that and win, but that just gives him 2 for 1. If he moves, I take that and bust up his pawn structure. That's protected until he pushes that. Maybe I go here and I push this and go after his rook. Alright, we'll go after his rook again. That was a good move. We'll go here, putting some pressure on that pawn. I could always go here. And now I'm going to take out that pawn. I mean, rook takes is pretty good. Oh, he's going to try and double the... I take this, or I get this with check and take out the knight. And then I have this guarding the pawn. And I go after the rest of his pawns. Oh, he's only in 1800. Jeez. We're at 1978, and it gave us an 1889. Jeez. He's playing his heart out, but if we just play average, if we even play average, we win this game from here out. Why? Because he messed up. That was a big mess up. We're just consolidating and going for an end game where we can, take his pawns, and then we'll be up pawns. Right now it's 5-4. We just won one more pawn. These pawns right here should fall, but we're going after these because we're attacking the king. And then these pawns will fall. He saw it and resigned. That knight, we're getting really good. And we sacked the other day with knight, on b7, or it was actually g7. We're getting good results when we take that middle pawn. They can't stand it. They just lost the whole pawn structure, just went blah. That was a great move, yes. Let's see what our highlights are. 2450! Exclamation, exclamation. Because he played 2200. He's like, I played an excellent game and I still lost. The big C's too good. We're just having fun. Going out, we were going after this, and he's like, no, you won't. I'll pin you with the pawn in the middle, so we could pull a fast one on you. Notice he could just take this, but we have this extra pawn out. We went with c4 and d4, which I never do. And then he takes, and we take. Yeah, at that point we knew we had to, and then I gotta watch out because he's got, if I castle, he could do this, and then I take, and then he does this. So I just got safe, and then I'm like, let's trade. Your bishop's too good. Now he goes after our bishop, and we just move into attack formation. He takes a pawn. We take a pawn. If he moves, we go here. If he comes down here after this pawn, we come here. If he moves over here, we go here. So all his good moves are taken. If he goes over here, we go here. I mean, it's really... Let's see what the bot would play. The bot would play c8, and he loses the rook. Ouch! Ouch! And then I go here. Actually, I would not, because he's got it covered. I would go up here, so I could get the bishop. I would think an extra 5 seconds and realize bishop g6, g7's better. Then he would go here with the bot's help. I would go here, coming back down. Alright, then I would just go here. Then I would just go here and stabilize this. Actually, this is where I would want to be to take that out. But he's going to play that way. I'll go over this way. h5. Alright, c6 he would play. It's game over. I don't even care whatever I play. Whatever I play is just, he's a goner. Okay, we'll come back this way. Pass pawn. Guarding our pawn. Let's see, what would he play f4? I would just go back here. Oh, look at that. And now I have this to double attack him. I have this setting up. Oh, it's over. Now I can just remove. I can just remove him from the. Yeah, and then just push this one. This is how you beat the bot. Yeah. All right. And we'll just let the bot finish it for us there. So he would have really no chance. I just played it out versus the bot. I just completely played it out versus the bot. And let's see over here. Just no. I mean, there's really no way. I played fast, and it looked like he had some pins there, had some, but I get out of it like right here. He looks like he's got my pawn, but he doesn't because I have this check and that. Some beautiful movement by us. Keeping our bishop completely away. He doesn't want to trade. Now he's got to use us over here. We just push. Let's see what the bot would do. He would go e3. Yeah, he ends up trading the rook for the knight. The knight's very good defender. You have to take it out many times. It's just easier. And then the pawn promotes back to a queen, and ta-da! So let's see what our highlights were again. Oh yeah, 2450. 93.9 FM. All the 90s are FM channels, or at least here. 2450 with 2 exclamation marks. 99.7 accuracy. Wow. Wow. We just went with what we thought was fun. My guess is he's not playing again. My guess is he quit. He came up versus 1900. I've been 2000 a lot. No, he is playing. Jahangir. Let's see what he's doing. Let's flip the board. Looks even on first look. They're playing real slow. Look at that. He's only got 6 minutes left, and look, they're only on move 9. Alright, we'll save it here since they're playing slow. But we had a great game versus him. At least this way he's playing another 1800, so he has a chance. Unlike us, Chess.com didn't do any favors putting him up against the big C.